Hey people, how are you doing? And welcome back to another episode of Fourth Spell with Lazy, where I'll be inviting your favorite creator and we'll be talking about their journey. So, in today's episode, we'll be having Digital Sach. How are you, buddy? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Good, 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 good. Good morning to you, and
Good
thank you for
morning.
inviting me.
Thank you for having here, for being here. So, how's life going?
Good, man. Good. It's hot, but it's happening also.
Yeah.
It's exciting, like it is in Web3. Every day there is a new thing to see, new thing to do. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
good, exciting.
So, okay, for the very start, let me just know about you. Like, who's Digital Search before Web3? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I'll surely get into that. It's digital search without Web3 is. I'm fairly doxed, so I don't have any issue in that. It's Sachin.
okay.
So I've just cut my name in sort of half and added digital into that, and that's me in Web3.
Oh.
But right now, that is my identity. In Web2, I'm not. I'm full time Web3.
Hmm.
I'm not venturing into doing anything in Web2.
Hmm.
But if we want to go into the past, like where I was a
Yeah,
year
what were
ago,
you like when there was no Web3? What were you planning to do in your life?
so I, s- I have gone through different phases of doing different things, man. I mean, like from if I begin from starting being a Delhi Ranji player in under 15,
Bro,
yeah,
you were
cricket
living
Ranji.
that dream. Bro.
So I was there, I was doing that, and then I was a national ranked lawn tennis player. I was a university football player. In between, I was also a regional basketball player also in Delhi.
Damn.
Uh, and afterwards, I ventured into the field of mass media. I was also a journalist with the ABP News and few of them,
Bro,
like, yeah,
you
and
you
me,
actually did a lot of things.
yeah. And I mean, that was just the beginning of me venturing into media, and then
So
I ventured into.
what was your age when you were doing these things, like media
So
and all?
I was 11-year-olds when I was the youngest one from my team in Delhi under 15. I was 11-year-old, just a small kid with like sort of like
Big dreams.
not big dreams. I was just in awe of what's
Oh,
happening and
okay, okay.
so many like because see in under 15 in generally there are very few people like few kids who are under 15. They
Mm-hmm.
obviously go over the age and still play under 15 and all
Yeah,
that, and everyone was around me were 16, 17, or like of that age, and I was just looking up to everyone like okay,
a kid who
okay.
don't know what to do. Like,
uh,
oh.
yeah, don't know what to do, taking wickets, signing paper, signing letters for people not to, for coaches not to kick your player out of your team because I just took their wicket. That was the first time I did my autographs. Like someone asked me, like I took like 5 wickets in a match in Bangalore. We were playing Pepsi Cup there, and someone came to me and asked me that. I was like, I don't know. I know how to write my name, but an autograph is a thing like I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
So I was just doing thing. I was never sort of imagining where it's going, but I was just doing stuff because it was there and I was enjoying it.
Hmm.
And then to jump back again to where I was in media house, then I went on to do Broadway theater. I did plays around all over India
Hmm.
and various theaters, London Palladium and all that also. And then I have directed few short films, directed school plays. I directed a play for my school which went to nationals, and then I've like dabbled in that for a while, doing ads for Fitbit Versa in India, doing stuff for Maggie in India, and then COVID happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
then
basically, COVID happened for you to put a
yeah,
full stop, bro. You are doing too much of work. Please rest.
yeah. I think COVID was really something for me to calm me down in a way, or maybe stop in my tracks. Like,
Hmm.
bro, it's like, come on, calm down, calm down.
Hmm.
You have been doing too much stuff.
Hmm.
But like for everyone, it was a sort of a heartbreak also because I
Hmm.
was going to
Yeah.
do so many projects, but COVID just stalled everything. But it's about life, man. Like, you have decisions. You want to give up now, or you want what you want to do.
Yeah.
I had my qualification in terms of bachelor's in mass communication, and then my post graduation in media and research also.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, maybe I can go out and have a sort of a desk job also, and for the first time in my life.
For like a
And
normal corporate job.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I always hated that,
Me
and I
too.
still and I still hate that.
Yeah.
But the time demanded that, the situation around, like my personal situation, like it demanded me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined a media group for media research.
Mm-hmm.
We did research for every news channel in India, and spending a while there, but not, I was advancing too fast. My like colleagues were saying, bro, you need to calm down. You don't need to pace up. Your work is limited to this. You don't need to expand it. And but I was like, my work is done in the first 3 4 hours. Then what? Like, I can't just sit idle.
You can do like other people's work here. Yeah, here I'm done. I've done with your work on also.
I was like, okay, the expansion is slow. See, in the world of sports or creative, the expansion is fast because
Yeah.
the more you learn, the more you grow.
Yeah.
But I think in the corporate world, there is a sort of a churning period also. You need to spend time. That is like mandatory. Your
Mm-hmm.
knowledge may be vast or anything, but you need to spend time. And I was not ready to spend time just to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I switched jobs. I got a job at American Express as a financial research guy.
Okay.
Great job, great everything. Everything was going fine, but uh, yeah, in like after 1.5 year or like so,
Mm.
in it was April 2022. I just had a breakdown. I was sitting in the mornings, switch on my laptop and everything,
Mm.
and then I was just sitting and crying, like, what the fuck I'm doing?
Bro, it took it took how many years to realize?
For see desk job, I was always sort of suffering,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a necessary suffering because I needed that money, as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
I never appreciated money in that way, that I need money. It was like, it is there, fine, I'm working for it, it will come. But in that period, I particularly needed money, and for that I needed a job. And having a job at Amex was a sort of a blessing for me, and many people will say, yeah, it was amazing. It is amazing. But I was suffering through and through. But as simple as that, I needed to do, so I was doing it. But it was sort of enough for me after a while. And uh, I just feel blessed that I had support of my like wife there, and she came in the room, and she was like, "What
Oh, so
happened?"
you are married,
Yeah, I'm married. I'm married. Like,
bro?
I'm
I
happily married, 2.5 years. Yeah, I
oh,
look young. Yeah, I
yeah.
look young.
I
I
thought
look
you were
young.
you were nearly my age.
What's your age
I am 22.
now? Now just add a decade in that.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll.
Are you
Uh,
32?
I'm 32.
What the fuck,
Yes,
bro?
maintaining my skin. Yeah, no, no,
Bro,
it is
I
what it is.
bro, it's not fake. I genuinely can't believe you're 32.
Yeah, I am 32. 1993, born in 1993. Yeah,
Now that
that.
makes sense. Yeah, do it. You are done. That
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense
why
because
that's
I
why I've
was
been able to do so many things
I
till now.
I'm just thinking how he is like 22, 23, 24, 25 maximum, and he's doing these things and
Yeah,
I'm doing nothing. Like what the
no, 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 no. I don't want to
bro?
make you feel anything like that, and it becomes sort of a lie also for many people. Like, how you look like 25, 26, and you have done so many stuff, and you're now in Web3 also. Like, how is it, like, you started
Yeah,
from the age of 7 or 6? What? But
that's what I'm thinking.
Nana, yeah, I started too young also. That's one thing. But
Bro.
I never thought of age of anything, man. Regarding age, it was always about in any examination or any criteria where it is required. Otherwise, I never thought of age being any factor. And I think no one should feel that way. Just go back and see the story of our KFC founder who founded it at the age of
Yeah,
60.
yeah.
So I mean,
But
what
looking
stage?
at your face and the vibes you bring in Web3 and the videos you make, it looks like someone younger. It looks like a kid who is making this, like having fun, like something, some kind of overacting needed,
I
like
mean,
over exaggeration. Sometimes, so you'll bring that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I always thought like you will be nearly to my age. So,
Nah, nah. It's fine. It's fine. I'm
oh
happy about that.
fuck.
But man, I have a kid inside me. It will always remain there. I cherish that. I still have that curiosity of a kid. I think everyone should have it. We start, procrastinating a lot, thinking about future a lot, and forget from where we have come and how much we enjoyed being a child. We were
Mm-hmm.
always curious, doing new stuff, jumping around, doing stuff, singing, screaming, and all that. I still do that. Maybe part of my sort of my mental health also, that I have like ADHD, bipolar. I dabble with that
No,
also,
but it's good. It's good.
but it's good. It's good.
don't
It
don't let your inner child die.
No, no, never,
Don't.
never, man,
It,
never, never,
it's fucking
never.
good, man. I
Yeah, yeah.
didn't knew. No, please don't tell anyone your age. Tell them you are 25 maximum.
No, no, I never tell them. They automatically, like you did, assume that I'm 25, 26, and they are comfortable with that, because like I'm like, okay, when I need to act my age, like I don't know what it is to act my age, but when it comes to show your age in terms of experience and knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do that. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have to go necessarily everywhere and ask anyone younger than me like you to come out and respect me straightforwardly. You need to call me this, that, or respect me. I mean, have a conversation, see how I'm behaving, I'll see how you're behaving, and let's, share respect on that basis, instead of, me saying I'm elder than you and then you will respect me in sight of that. So yeah, my criteria is different in sight of that.
Bro, matlab, yeah, I genuinely thought I'm I have no words right now.
Ah,
Uh,
it's
the
fine, it's
first video
fine.
I have seen yours was a podcast video, like you wearing your red glasses, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Woo!" You just came in. I was like, first at first I thought it's someone 19, 20 guy. Okay, and then I have seen like your some podcast clips and your content and all. Then I have seen your videos of Dubai. Then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have seen like how you are behaving and all. Then I thought, oh, it's actually someone older, like barely 25. So
uh,
I thought that age. Okay, he's
yeah,
lastly 25, not more than that. He's not more than that, bro. Okay, so can we just stop this topic? I'm
yeah. Stop the age topic and go back to
bro.
where I was,
Yeah.
crying on my desk in the morning, trying to leave Amex.
Hmm.
Like, I sat down with my wife. We discussed over what we want to do, how we
Hmm.
want to move forward, and what are the necessary steps we need to take in sight of where we'll go from here.
Hmm.
So I quit my job, and even my manager, under whom I was working, she was very supportive. She didn't ask me to have a month long period of notice period. She told me like, don't worry about that. You will get your salary and everything for that and benefits. Just leave right now. Let's take off. And if you want to even come back after 3 4 months, we'll welcome you. And which was really generous of them. And
Hmm.
but I was like, no, I think this is not the right place for me. This is not the right field. And they were also like, yeah, we also think that. We just didn't want to say on our own.
Hmm.
We think you need somewhere where you can expand more and talk to more people, connect with more people, and do more stuff.
Hmm.
So I quit that. And then, like, what to do now?
Hmm.
A whole year went down in terms of, I went through a couple of surgeries. One surgery for my eardrum. I didn't have a eardrum all my life, which I didn't know. So they like sort of opened my ear, put a new eardrum, and that happened in April, after May. So it took like 6 7 months to recover from that. And then I had my sorts of medications also started for mental health. I frequently started having therapy. I had another surgery inside my mouth for like there was some nerve damage because of a tooth. So that also happened. So a year went by, me just being on bed, and and that was a hurtful period. I needed that because I needed both the surgeries. But for someone who's you know just want to do something and want to go out, talk, or explore new stuff, it was painful, and that's why more therapy was needed, and I was sort of into
Mm-hmm.
medications also. But then came 2020. We are now in 2024 sort of period, and I met my good friend Ashish Sood. He works with Polytrade.
Okay.
He has been working with them, and he like we used to stay together in Mumbai. We I used to stay in Mumbai when I used to work in media and all that. He just introduced me like this is Web3,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave me one of his NFTs that was Pluto Misfit, and that was my first NFT. It's on Polygon. I don't know the floor price now, so don't check that. But
Mm-hmm. No, no, I will not.
yeah, yeah,
Wait,
and
I will not
yeah.
check.
I will not check. Oh, it's down. But for me, it didn't even matter because I didn't have any idea about floor prices or what's
Yeah.
up and down, what's happening. He just showed me that is this is an NFT. I knew about the concept, what is an NFT,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just told me this is Twitter. You need to be on here now, X. This is your
Mm-hmm.
platform, and your other platform is Discord. These are two places where you will venture a lot, and third will be Telegram.
Okay.
And he told me there are he just told me two three communities
Mm-hmm.
and 4 5 people that you can go and see what they
Mm-hmm.
are doing and seek help if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't help you in terms of bro, I mean connect or directly help me or push me forward into a
Mm-hmm.
position or just hire me. He said I'm just pointing where you can go and do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have to walk the path, you have to explore
Mm-hmm.
and see where what suits you and what is best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man.
So, in the very start, do you
Yeah.
find like it's a little fishy, like X people what are doing? Cause when I started, like
Uh-huh.
I was in Discord from 2018 because of
Uh-huh.
gaming and all, so I know
Yeah.
the concept of Discord, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Web3
Even I like,
communities.
yeah, even I, for me, Discord was like sitting with my friends and playing CS2 and all those games.
Yeah. So
Nothing
so
else.
I was very familiar with Discord. I didn't
Uh-huh.
knew the Telegram. We work on Telegram too.
Yeah.
I didn't knew we work on X too.
Yeah.
So, cause I thought X was a platform for fight, for like politics and all,
Yeah. A
nothing else.
social media platform to
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. I just thought that it's for, only for politics. It's not for me.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So,
Yep.
how can we work on X in all things? So, do you found something fishy?
See, not in the very beginning because I feel myself blessed that the first community I joined sort of was one of the first is with Kermit, who
Okay.
recently got his account back. My big man, big boy, got his account back. I'm so happy.
Okay.
So in the first couple of weeks, I was able to talk with Kermit, Bawsa,
Mm-hmm.
and Leon Abud.
Oh.
So if in the first couple of weeks you're able to talk to these three people, I mean, you'll get a good idea where to go, what to
Bro.
do, because these are really, really good people. And they're really out here to spread the good stuff about
Yeah.
Web3, nothing bad. So, I mean, I learned about community with Kermit. He also hand drew my first PFP. That was my first PFP. And in the red glasses, again, it was in the red glasses. And
That's your identity now.
yeah, that's my identity from the beginning because these are, yeah,
Ah, you had that. I was thinking to to
that
have my some glasses, but it's not here right now. So we can have a talk while wearing our glasses, yo.
glasses talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I went into spaces and heard Bausa there. I went into a Gmail call in a workshop with Leon Abud,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like wow, there's so much I can do. There's so
Hmm.
much creative stuff I can do. There are so many people I can talk to. So the beginning was really good, but in the very next month, I ventured into a meme coin community. I won't name it, but yeah, man, yeah, that's some hot stuff. Like when you enter into meme coins, and my first sort of introduction to meme coins, what it is. I've heard of like memes, but
Yeah.
you're making tokens for that, and people are making millions. It was all shock to me. Like, how is this happening?
So you made a good profit from meme coins.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay, you are we are on the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, get having the knowledge of meme coins doesn't make you, a good
Yeah, yeah.
meme coin player.
You need luck also.
So I made a bit of money, and which was like also like, wow, I'm making dollars now. For someone like we both know, someone
Yeah.
who's from India earning in rupees, and suddenly you're getting in dollars, it
Yeah.
becomes like, that's good, that's
That's
good.
good. Yeah.
Even some three digits seems good sometimes,
Yeah.
so it was going good. And then the chapter of sort of couple of scams started, because
Mhm.
I didn't know better. I didn't know anything like how to really handle stuff, or how many links to avoid, because I knew about phishing links and everything, but
Mhm.
I didn't know that there will be people who I've been talking to suddenly will come in and scam me
Yeah.
and then disappear, because there are so many people who are coming in and out daily out of X, and there are people running multiple accounts. There are people not showing their faces.
Mhm.
I mean, it's so easy to get scammed because you're just talking to a picture, and
Yeah.
that picture sometimes keep on changing.
Hmm.
So who's behind the account? Who are you talking to?
No one knows that.
No one knows that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that really sort of pinched me for a while, and hurt me. But I was like, okay, okay. Even I got back to my friend and said, I got scammed. So he's like, yeah, good, good. I'm like, good. So it's like good that you got scammed early. You're not getting scammed out of your 10,000 or 100K balance. You're just getting scammed out of your small balances right
Yeah.
now. So it's good for you.
Hmm.
You were like, it was supposed to happen. If you're in the world of Web3,
Mhm.
one day or another you are like somehow you will get scammed.
Mhm.
And it's with everyone. I think I haven't heard anyone who hasn't got scammed, or
Hmm.
sort of get
Yeah.
got something dumped on them or something in that department. But I was
Yeah.
like,
It's like a lesson.
so yeah, exactly. So he was like, "You have learned your lesson. Good. You got
Yeah.
your cherry popped. You have got scammed.
Mhm.
Now you know what to do, what not to do." I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I have sort of a faint idea for what to avoid now.
Mhm.
So I that also made me, venture into undoxing myself.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not going to scam anyone. I'm not leaving here. And meanwhile, I was also counting my days. And
Okay.
now it's not my profile, but every day I was like day one, day two, day three.
Oh, you, so
I was
you were
like,
posting that?
yeah, it was on my bio till day 365. It was there. So
Okay.
I had a certain goal in my mind that if I'll be able to survive this for an year, I
Mhm.
think I'll be able to do it further.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, if we are giving something in year, like through and through, I think that time period is enough for you to understand, is this for you or not.
Hmm.
So then sort of I started self discovering what skill set I have now. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm because all the time I was just taking in what's there.
Mhm.
Okay, I have to learn this, research over that, get into this community, talk to this person, what he's doing, what she's doing, and get to know everything. But after a while, after 6 months, it was like sort of time, what now I can give back.
Mhm.
And like I have so many skill set. I have done like talking to people. I have no shame, no shyness, nothing. I can go on stage and just talk to
Yeah.
as many people I can, because I've performed on open stages in
Yeah.
front of thousands of people.
Hmm.
So that is far, far, far more difficult for someone who's shy to talk on spaces, because
Yeah.
you're just sitting on your like comfortable seat and just switch on your mic and speak. No one is watching you. You're eating, doing anything. You're just talking.
Mhm.
So I started requesting on spaces. and giving my takes, giving my opinions, and asking the right questions, which people started loving. Basa, we like I was going to Basa spaces sort of every time there is a space, going to unfungible spaces, then
Mm-hmm.
going into Mahajong session, Pukecast. That was another,
Mm-hmm.
aspect of stuff I got to know about, that there is Pukecast, an Asian
Mm-hmm.
media company run
Yeah,
by two.
I just got to know because of you.
Yeah, I mean, great, great, because it's good that an Indian got to know from an Indian who's
Yeah.
representing India in Pukecast. So good. That's success. That's success. Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
I just like the concept and everything. I just checked the Pukecast and all.
Yeah.
I just love the people also.
Yeah, I mean, they're fun. They're amazing people. I mean, Puke and Maeve, amazing. I mean, amazing. I started talking with them also, and they also loved how I was, sort of behaving myself on spaces, asking
Mm-hmm.
questions and being curious about what people are doing, what projects are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they approached me, so why not you host a space?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, okay, just okay, okay. I'll Prior to that, I was able to co-host a couple of spaces with Kermit's community also, Cabal with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but that was so on a small scale. But I mean, he gave me a space, Pewcast. They gave me a space with ICP, with Samay Raina will be my co-host, and I mean, how many people, like 450K listeners throughout the space.
Bro, you got a space with co-host Samay Raina.
Yeah, and Kunal Kamra also joined in between.
Kunal Kamra is a crazy person.
Yeah. So while the
That's
space was
actually
going
huge.
on,
That's actually huge.
my heart was pumping like, what is going on? What is happening?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm hosting a space with Samay Raina. I mean, we all in India know how big he is. But I was like, what, what's happening? And after like couple of hours, the space ended. Like so many people came in, join in, like people from Coin DCX, WazirX, and many big Indian organizations who are into Web3. They came in and talked with everyone. And as the space ended, I received a DM from Samarena,
Hmm.
and he shared his number with me, his personal cell number, and told me like, call. And I called him, and I'm in my balcony, just having a casual conversation with Samir, and I like, hi, bhai, kaisa, badhiya, yeah. And
He's like, bro, crazy here, bro.
and yeah, he was like, bro, crazy, bro. And he's
Yeah.
asking me, bro, how was it? Was it good? And
Actually, I know because I met Raftar in a, I guess, in his last music video. I was in the music video. I
oh,
met
wow,
Raftar. Um,
nice, nice.
Actually, I am also kind of you. I have performed. I'm a rapper, by the way.
Oh,
In
wow,
my
nice,
Web 2 life, I'm a rapper. So
nice, nice.
I have that much guts to stay open, be bold, and all.
Yeah, no, you have to
So
be as a rapper. You have to be.
yeah. So when I started this space, on the very first day, I just posted my picture. See, I am here. I am low,
Cool,
and
man, cool.
my friend who just had me, he he just said like, bro, you doxed yourself, and I was like, what the fuck? It's bro, just go and search my name on Google.
Yeah,
I'm into content creation for like last 5 years.
yeah,
Everyone can
nice.
see my picture, so why why I can't?
Yeah, yeah. Why can't on X, man? Really,
Yeah,
really. A funny story. I used to learn dance from Raftar. His original name Dilin Nair,
yeah,
and he used to run a dance academy in Model Town.
yeah. I
And
know.
I used to go, and we used to like sort of do stuff together there.
Okay.
And
So
yeah, I've spent
are you from Delhi only?
yeah. Like originally, like my family from Haryana, Rohtak, but
Oh,
yeah, born and brought up in Delhi, schooling in Delhi, college in Delhi, and everything. Yeah, it's
nice
all
to
in
meet
Delhi.
you, buddy. I'm also from Delhi.
Oh, nice. Now, like we'll talk about which part later, not here.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
after
I,
the
I
afterwards,
have to cut this part.
I have to cut this part.
No, no. Okay, it's actually okay then.
No, no, no,
So
fun man.
yeah.
Yeah, going back to hosting that space, having conversation, and him asking me like how was it, and I was like, yeah, it was good, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice man, nice talking to you. And I was like, ah yeah, let's talk again, yeah, nice, yeah, kabhi let's
Mm-hmm.
meet. And I, I was just sort of like shocked and just I stopped in my steps like, what? Okay,
Yeah, I got
things can
something,
change so quickly,
something.
like.
Yeah, uh, something same happened with me with Raftar, so I can totally relate with you.
Yeah, I mean,
They are so chill person. We can't even imagine while looking at the screen
yeah,
that
yeah.
they are like this.
I mean, I never sort of had any awe of, a feeling of, oh, he's a celebrity, she's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because I was already working in Mumbai and, going around stuff and watching everyone moving around. So it was not an awe, but a moment of like a
But like,
year ago,
okay,
I was
what
just,
happened? Like suddenly, what happened? Like,
yeah, a year ago, I was just, lying on my bed with sort of bandages around my head and then around my face and just, not doing anything. And now I'm on a call with Samay Raina. And that sort of, there are points in your life where when you're doing something,
hmm,
where you feel like you're on the right path.
hmm,
So I was like, I mean, I think I'm doing something right.
hmm,
I got paid very fairly well for the space. I'm talking to Kunal Kamra, Samay Raina, and I hosted such an. I, that was the biggest space I ever hosted, because I don't think anyone can grab, like, it will be Trump or anyone who comes in and grabs like 400K or million audience. I think it was Samay Raina, Kunal Kamra who
yeah.
were there, and that's why so many people jumped in. But man, that was crazy. And then I was like just too confident about what I want to do. Like, yeah, let's go.
Mhm.
Spaces, spaces,
Yeah,
spaces. Let's do.
we need that just one incident happened with, and we are like, okay, now I can do anything.
Yeah,
I
but again, when you start thinking about you can do anything and everything, life comes down and
but
punches you
yeah,
like
but we
not
have,
everything.
but we actually had that life gave us that confidence. So
Yeah, that's a great thing, man. These points are really, we talk about motivation,
yeah.
someone pushing us. So these points are also part of that. They push us forward. Like, yeah, do more, do more, do more. So as high you go, sometimes you also fall back down, and sort of my mental health took a toll on me, and it just switched me down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but I've been pushing back and pushing forward, and I got in with Legacy Academy, got my first ambassadorship with them.
Okay.
I didn't have any, like, even 1,000 followers when I got that badge. And working with them for a while, then started going around in different communities, and just being there, hosting spaces, doing stuff around creative stuff with them. But always just looking around for more.
Yeah.
Like, what more,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
what more I
Yeah.
can do.
I can feel you.
And now I'm here, man. Now I'm here. Like, I went to my first like IRL event in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Dubai is my second, and Dubai is my like first biggest. Thailand was not big in, in regards to what
Mm-hmm.
Dubai was, but I went with Pukecast, and I mean, such an amazing experience. I was on stage with Zagabond, one on
Okay.
one, speaking and discussing Web3 communities and NFTs. And again, I was like, okay, okay, you're doing.
I was just watching videos, and I was just manifesting like, okay, I have to build something, and I'll join the next Dubai's event for sure.
Yeah, man, you should. You should. I mean, these are the kind of goals. If you set yourself, for certain pedestals, and yeah, work for them, build those
Yeah.
stairs and go up there. That's really important, I think. And time after time, we should keep on setting some sort of small goals, little goals, and keep on achieving them to
Yeah.
reach that big goal.
Mm-hmm.
So that Zagabond thing happened, and that also realization came when I came back home. Like, okay, I was with Zagabond, Azuki co-founder, Azuki with such a big community, such a big IP in
Mm-hmm.
Web3, and came back again, started doing stuff, moving places, trying to do what more I can do, spaces, what not. But man, I'm again here hosting spaces. Went to Dubai
Mm-hmm.
with Pukecast, and you have seen so much content which is coming out. So much, I think a lot will come out. There is a lot left. I can assure you that. But it has been, a fun roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster. Nonetheless, it is going up. The roller coaster is going up,
Mm-hmm.
but nonetheless, a roller coaster. Having gains and losses, and in between, getting my wallet also drained. I didn't share anywhere that sort of thing happened on timeline or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but that also happened, which really made me go down in a month. I was just away from everything, but because I did so much and I sort of earned this amount of money, and in a second
Moment.
it's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no way I can,
So
you know
is that the same scam you were talking about earlier, or is there
no, no,
another
no,
one?
no. It's the second one.
Okay, so
So this was like, I don't know how it happened. I'm still quite skeptical of 2 3 ways it might have happened,
okay.
but it happened. I've enhanced my sort of security and layers of how I'm accessing things, but a lesson indeed. But I was like, I reached my 365 days. I'm not leaving it.
Okay.
I'm not i'm not going. I'm
That's
not giving up. I have reached a point. I have realized that I can. There have been obstacles,
yeah.
as in life there are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was like, nah, man, you cannot give up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have achieved a lot. There are people who know you. There are people who appreciate you, who are sort of helping and supporting you also.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot stop right now. You need to grow, 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 and keep on growing. It has been slow. A growth has been sort of, I don't know, like how fast it should be, could have been or would have been,
No.
but it has been
It is
slow.
actually no not matters that much. Okay, how fast your growth should be.
Sometimes, sometimes those numbers, when you see your followers are still, I've got like 2.5 or something, and and many projects come to you or an agency and ask for, we want people with certain amount of followers and certain graph of, numbers going in every post. And with me, I have had a big issue of consistency because of, just being off with my mental health and
Yeah.
just taking breaks.
Same.
So it has been difficult to maintain those numbers or a number of followers, but I'm getting there because, yeah, as I'm saying, I'm not giving up. So I'm not gonna sort of just give it all away. Okay, it is what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm trying to churn that number, churn those replies, interact more, talk more, and be more there on the timeline,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that's what we need. And with that, I'm now here, and I'm with Onchain Foundation,
Hmm. Yeah, I
which
have
I
seen your
yeah,
posts and
yeah,
all.
yeah. And someone like, to just, post my question in between. Someone in the last, I was in a space last night with Chinsanity.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked me like how to go about having an ambassadorship. What's the approach?
Mm-hmm.
How to apply or how to go about that. So I'll share first my experience, how I have done it, and a few points on that, how anyone can,
Mm-hmm.
sort of approach stuff in that department. So, uh, first you need to identify with which brand you want. It's not just having any badge.
Mm-hmm.
If you're searching for, I'll be happy with any badge. So that's bad. That's wrong. It's about
That's what I'm doing.
so
I
that's wrong. That's the wrong
That's
approach.
what actually I was doing, not now.
Yeah,
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 cause at first when I didn't knew anything, like I
yeah,
was just scrolling like X, seeing like okay, he got the badge. I just asked like, what is this badge? What is this
yeah.
doing? Like it's affiliated and all. He told that there's a contract and all things, and it's like I want one too. I was like, I just see like who companies are giving the badges. I just like okay, I I'm a gamer, and
Uh-huh.
I'm just approaching like a random coin based company. I'm approaching
Yeah,
random NFT company, and then I just realized, bro, why will I post a coin post? Why I just write on coin? Why will I write on coin?
yeah,
If I'm a gamer,
exactly.
I post about gaming and all. I will not gonna post on coins
Yeah, exactly.
if
That's your
it's
your
not
niche.
correlated. Yeah, if it's not correlated with gaming.
Yep.
So I just got that. Then I stopped that thing. Like, no, I don't have to do this. I
Yeah.
have to focus on my. If I have to get a badge, I will get it by time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, by time that's a good approach. But if you want to really approach and get into the stuff, the best way is to first of all narrow down what you really want and with what brand you want to associate yourself with,
Mm-hmm.
because it's on your profile, that
Mm-hmm.
badge of the that project, that company.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happening in that company is also associated with you now.
Mm-hmm.
So be aware of that also, and keep that in your mind also, what they are doing, how they are behaving on the timeline, how they are going about it. No one is really behaving in bad manner, but still,
Mm-hmm.
does it align with you or not, that really
Yeah.
matters. And does it align with your content in your approach into
Yeah.
web3? That's really important.
It has to be
Because
parallel.
yeah, it has to be parallel. That, see, it's a collaboration of two entities, you
Yeah.
with the company. So company is also giving you something, and you also have to give something to the company.
Hmm.
If you don't have anything to give to the company, then I mean, there is no connection. Like,
Yeah.
how will you go forward with that? So the first important thing is to find where you want to be, which badge you really want, which brand you want to associate yourself with, and then start connecting with the people, start researching over that, be there, be present,
Mm-hmm.
and have a sort of a, you know, portfolio ready of
Mm-hmm.
who you are, what you have done, and what you can contribute back to the company, back to the project.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important. And if possible, just try to have a one-on-one conversation with someone from the project, with someone with the company. There are many people, and that's the great stuff about web3. There are people ready to have one-on-one conversations.
Yeah.
I've been on various one-on-one calls just to know what they are doing, and sharing what I'm doing, and sharing our approaches, how to move forward, and just learning from them,
Mm-hmm.
like how they have reached where they are right now. You might not be a good fit for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll learn something out of every
Yeah.
conversation. As simple as that. So that is one thing you can do. And for me, how I approach on chain is, I was talking to Hero, who's from on chain,
Yeah.
on X, and then we like, let's set up a one-on-one call. And Dubai was approaching. Next week was like, we are going to Dubai. So I was like, I saw your post. You're going to Dubai. He was like, yeah. I'm like, I'm also going to Dubai. So why not, instead of having a one-on-one call, have a one-on-one meeting?
Yeah.
Let's try to catch up somewhere in Dubai,
Yeah. That's
and
better.
that's far better.
Hmm.
And that's what exactly we did. On a random event, we met, and we had a long conversation about what our goals are, what we want to do, what he explained me, sorry, thirdly, about what company wants to do, what projects want to do, and we both synced. We
Mm-hmm.
had a brilliant conversation. Afterwards, we also went to a immutable event, played golf together. So we had a fun session of not just bonding in terms of, I'm a guy who's coming into your company, but
Mm-hmm.
as two people of Web3 also, sort of making a friendship also there. So that was my approach, and that really, really helps. When you really meet people in IRL,
Mm-hmm.
it won't happen so often,
Mm-hmm.
as simple as that, because not everyone is able to go into IRL events, or be not every event is reachable to everyone.
Yeah.
You might be able to go to Dubai next year, but might not be able to go to then
Yeah.
consensus
The
Canada.
same.
So
Yeah.
there are possibilities where you can go right now, and I would love for everyone be able to go everywhere, wherever they want to,
Mm-hmm.
when they want to. But that's not how life works. So you need to sort of create a perfect scenario,
Mm-hmm.
a perfect situation on your side first, where you are so comfortable in sharing and being open about who you are,
Mm-hmm.
which will reflect on them also, like, okay, this guy is really confident with his work and what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and which will make them sort of happy about having someone with such good confidence on board.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I mean, not every time you'll be able to create that environment.
Mm-hmm.
Be there, be there on their timeline, be there in their conversation, be attached to them. You know, you really have to attach yourself with them,
Mm-hmm.
because a badge is a term of attachment. So why not, prior to that, also attach
Yeah.
yourself and think about long term also, because badge is not for like a month I'll have this badge, next month I'll have this badge. So you
Yeah,
cannot do
so
that.
first you have to set up your goals. Like, what do you want from the company, or what do you can give to
Yeah.
that
Yep.
company? Like
Exactly.
anything XYZ company,
Yep. Yep.
what you can offer, and after that you start approaching. First, make a list who which companies are like okay for you with
Yep.
your terms and conditions, and
Yep.
you can accept their term and condition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So then you can approach their team member.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Approach their team members. There are so many spaces that so many, like every organization do their spaces. Go into their spaces, go join their Discord server if it is there, any chat group that is available. Be active, be present, and people notice. In Web3,
Mm-hmm.
people notice.
Yeah.
Might be like our timeline does, flow fast with so many
Yeah.
people posting all the time. But if you're doing something good and consistent with that, people will notice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Yep.
seen that. So
Yeah.
we just talked about the niche. So what's your niche, and how did you found your niche? Because you know that all the people in Web3, if they
Yeah.
don't have any niche, they also talk about niche.
Yeah, man. I mean, such a big topic, and like they have kept it hot till now. That
Yeah.
find your niche, find your niche. Sometimes people say don't focus on niche. It works both way. It really depends on the individual who's
So
approaching.
what's your take on this? Like, do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have a niche, or like it's okay to not have a niche?
Yeah, so it's written on my profile also, and if you'll just go through my career, what I've done, I am the real jack of all trades in sort of creative world. So I have a niche, and I don't have a niche. So what I mean by that, I have a niche in terms of being creative,
Hmm.
researching and generating new ideas, and
Hmm.
just being open about conversation. That is my niche.
Okay.
But that niche is so wide that can be applied to so many different things.
Yeah.
So it's about my skill set rather than my putting up a certain niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to narrow it more down, it's all about creative stuff.
Hmm.
For me, it's all about creating something,
Hmm.
be it creating conversation, creating content, creating conversations, building opinions. It's about creating and building. It's
Hmm.
that is my niche.
Okay.
And
So
I mean, it's good to have a niche, man. It's always good to have a niche. And I mean, if you are master in something, why not be
yeah,
master? It's always better.
that's what actually similar with me, because I have written in my bio like you're multi-talented entertainer. Just I like to entertain people. It's
Yeah, yeah.
anyway like
Uh-huh.
through gaming, through podcast, through music, anything. I just want to
Mhm.
entertain. I just like my camera on. I'm just doing my shit. Like I'm
Nice,
just doing
nice.
my things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
mean, that's the best way to go about stuff, man. Keep
yeah.
on doing stuff, experimenting, and having that self feedback loop of I've done this now,
Mm-hmm.
uh, because this happens with like how you are also. You write a rap or you do a rap, and then you think like, I could have done better.
Yeah.
I think next time I'll go
every
about and
time.
yeah, it happens with
Yeah.
if anyone who's in creative field, you're never satisfied
Yeah.
with what you have done. So it's good to keep on experimenting, get that loop feedback loop of self, always ready of improving. So yeah, man, if your niche is to entertain in every way that you
Yeah.
can do, and just keep on noticing which way really really picks up with people. And it will be better for you to focus on that, because then you will not be wasting time on other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you will get that sort of click, people like this kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because we are really on the timeline for the people. We are for us also, obviously sharing our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be a lie saying that we are not here for the people also to serve them. because you're creating content for someone to see. That's why
Mm-hmm.
you're on X. Otherwise, like, I'll give you an example. I'm sitting with a library of nearly 4 or 5 thousand photos,
Okay.
which I have clicked out of my passion for photography, never shared with anyone.
Hmm.
And I'm too particular about that because I've selected like, there are so many friends around me who said that, man, you click so many good photos, why not sharing them, why not share them,
Hmm.
go out and share them.
Hmm.
But I'm quite clear about that this is for me,
Hmm.
and that's why I never shared it to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is for me, and I can show it to like my close ones, like, see this is good, and be happy about that, but this is for me. But when I'm coming out on X and sharing any post, this is not just for me, this is for people also.
Yeah.
I want them to see, them to notice, interact and everything.
Yeah.
So you need to be open about that. You are creating not just for you but also for the audience.
Yeah. So basically, for every what will you tell to a random guy who just started in Web3? Like, people tell to find niche and all. What
Uh-huh.
will you tell them actually? Like, if like he goes for a random thing he don't know anything about.
Hmm.
Like, let's suppose I am a guy.
Uh-huh.
I just came into X. I was just looking at people. Some people are motivating. Some people are
Hmm.
talking about like this NFT. It's mint price and all, and I don't know
Uh-huh.
what's that. How will I find what's my first move has to be?
Your first move, first of all, while you are starting, just self reflect of how you have, been your life, how
Hmm.
you have gone through your life, and you might have done something in your life,
Hmm.
and what was it, and what sort of alignment you were having at that point of time in doing that stuff, and are you finding any common spots. So for anything you're entering, try to find something which is familiar to you, because that entry point will become easier for you to understand things. Whenever we found something which is, oh, I have seen this,
Hmm.
it automatically becomes easier for you to understand it. Even if it is a whole, a big movie, when you see something, oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, now I get it. So find something which is common from your running life or your
Hmm.
past life of what you have done. If there is something, if you want to, dive into like something common,
Hmm.
but find something common point and be curious in terms of learning,
Hmm.
not just engaging in, trying to gain something out,
Hmm.
but spend your first few weeks or, a couple of months in terms of just learning what
Hmm.
is happening. If you want to trade, there are paper trading websites where you don't have to get your money involved, and see how good are you in terms of trading. If you want
Yeah.
to experiment in that, explore. If you want to create something, explore. If you want to research something, explore. If you're good with memes, explore.
Hmm.
If you're good with creating art,
Yeah, there are a lot of apps and AIs too. You can just ask them.
there are, so yeah, exactly, there are so many tools out there already to help you.
Hmm.
So focus first few weeks, first few months, if you want to,
Hmm.
in terms of learning.
Okay.
Just soak it all in, soak it all in, and then filter out what is getting soaked better,
Okay.
because whatever is getting soaked better is what you have learned and what you can then apply back. And then you can start your journey of, now I want to give something back to Web3.
Okay.
And that what you will be giving back will becomes your sort of niche, or what you want to do in Web3.
Okay. So it's like a kind of similar with everything because I was into
Yeah.
YouTube and all. I was into YouTube content creation. I was into
Uh-huh.
Instagram content creation. So it's like a thing which I found out that until I reach like 10,000 subscriber, I can do anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah. And after that, if I got any base and people are telling me like do this, yeah
Yeah.
you are good in this,
Yep,
so I
yep,
can
exactly.
focus on that thing only. Like I'm good in this, okay, I'm focusing on this way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, again, we are talking about feedback loop. When you are
Yeah.
experimenting or doing stuff, keep that open. Uh, It be, may it be your audience, or may it be the numbers showing on your post, or
Mm-hmm.
just yourself. Because I think the biggest fight we have is you versus you.
Yeah.
It's me versus me. So why not start from there?
Yeah. So for the start, you always be open for feedback and
Yeah, always.
accept the criticism.
I mean, not just in the
And
beginning. I think,
actually in Web3 there are there very low criticism. No,
yeah,
if we compare with other social media platforms,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's people.
Until you rug a project.
Yeah, until you are a scam.
Until you rug or scam someone, you're
Yeah,
fine. You're fine. Everyone will say GM to you and say
yeah,
LFG. Let's go. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You can approach people. People will
yeah.
help you. People will give you genuine feedbacks in Web3,
Yep,
which I love the most.
yep,
People
yep.
always help you.
Yep, yep, yep. That's
So,
the beauty. That's the beauty of Web3. I mean, if you are curious in the right way,
hmm,
because I've seen people who have been curious in the wrong way,
okay.
who have been like, yeah, I want to just make money. How to, just give me the next coin, next token. I mean, that's one approach. I think meme coin has sort of done that to people. Quick money.
Hmm.
That's one approach. I don't align with that. But yeah, man, be curious about asking the right questions. Just getting to know what you're doing, how you have done it, like how I'm sharing my story with
Hmm.
you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I've done with so many people, just asking them, how have you done, what has been your path. So because you learn so much from that.
Yeah.
So just do that, interact with people. There are so many real people sitting on X, not just PFPs.
Yeah. So, so you were into Web3 like for an year,
Yeah, it's been more than a year now.
more than a year.
Yeah,
So,
14
is there
months
anything big you are planning or anything for future? You are doing anything big right now, or you are planning to do? Like
See,
I.
right now I have my sort of short term goals, which are, I would love to go long term with On Chain and Pukecast.
Mm-hmm.
If I have associated myself with two brands, I would love to focus on that only,
Mm-hmm.
and would love to grow big with them. With them growing big, it will be good for me also. With me growing big, it will be, it works both ways.
Yeah.
So my goal right now is to collaborate with them with in every way possible I can,
Mm-hmm.
and do great stuff with them.
Mm-hmm.
And on my personal side, get my journey going on in terms of creating more content, keep on experimenting with content,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, man, my goal my goal, which I keep on talking from, like it's been like 6 months or so, uh, when I've been able to talk to so many people internationally.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to just achieve X amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
which will lead me to travel freely to every country where there I have a friend from
Okay.
Web3 and meet them. That is my goal.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to go to Italy and meet Kaito. I want to be freely go to Malaysia and meet Puke whenever I want to. I want to go to London and meet Alex. Yeah, I want to go places. That's my
Yeah.
goal.
That's
And
actually a dream of every person basically.
yeah, I mean, for to go around the world, yeah, but for
Yeah.
me, just not go around the world, but go around and meet these people
Yeah.
who I've been talking to for so long, and just live their life for a while, for a couple of days. Why not being there
Yeah.
and just have that feeling that I haven't made just internet bonds, but real bonds with real people.
Yeah.
So that's what my goal
That's
is.
actually the beauty of Web3 also. We can not just travel all over world, we can work from there too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's freedom of working from anywhere where you want to.
Hmm. So actually that's a wrap up.
We wrap up with
Actually,
traveling around the world.
yeah. Actually, it's actually very fun and interesting talk. I want to talk to you more, but
Nah, nah, nah. We can always talk more, man. We can always talk
but
more. No
yeah,
worries.
I feel like if someone is seeing us, he'll also having a very good time and having a fun.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, and I hope so. You also get something out of it,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate anyone new coming into the space and approaching the way I have approached, like you are approaching it right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
It's a very nice approach to experiment and go out, do stuff, interact with people, have real connections. It's really good thing, and I just hope, man. you keep on entertaining people with multiple ways that you have,
Yeah.
and keep on seeing you on my timeline, and let those numbers grow and let your
Yes.
content also grow, and maybe
We'll collaborate in future.
we collaborate. That's one thing, but maybe I'll see you with Raftar rapping on
Uh,
something. Yeah, yeah, maybe.
that's actually my
Yeah, that's
goal.
my hope for
That's
you.
my
That's my
goal.
wish for you.
Cause
I pray for that to happen for
Raftar
you,
is
man.
my the first, like, the
Yeah, yeah.
first I
Idol, your first
yeah,
idol in terms of rapping. I get it, man. He's a brilliant rapper in all aspect.
he introduced me towards rapping. He and Badsha,
Oh,
like,
oh. Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I didn't knew what the rap was and all things.
So
Raftar
never
introduced
heard
me.
of Eminem. What?
No,
Come on.
I heard later actually. Sorry.
Oh,
I heard,
okay.
actually I
Okay.
was a very opposite guy. Like, people tell they heard of Eminem and all. They listen Eminem. They listen Bohemia and all. And I was like in that close circle and in a close ecosystem, you can say.
Uh-huh.
Like, I haven't heard any English rap, any English term,
Oh,
unless I went for my schooling. I went to Dwarka. I guess
yeah.
in 11th.
Ah,
then
okay.
then I started seeing the world.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get
Before
it.
that, I didn't knew anything.
I get it. I get it. I
I
get it.
don't have a mobile phone. I don't have anything. I don't know what's internet and all. I was like totally like a kid who goes to school, comes home, goes to tuition, comes home, plays in his like own society, and okay, sleep.
Yeah, man. Even for me, it was quite similar to that. But yeah, man, it's good that you're exploring now,
Yeah,
and I
I have
wish you
like a
keep on
lot of
exploring.
things to explore.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
There is
I'll
a lot of stuff, man. There is hell lot of stuff for you to explore, and nah, man. I just wish all the best for you in terms of exploring. Don't get lost into that. Back, back.
I will not. And it's not for me, it's for everyone who is watching. And thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much.
No, no,
And
no, man. Pleasure is
thank you
mine.
so much for watching, who is watching till now. So you can just ask anything if you want. You can ask in comment section, and you can just tell me who you want next. And here we just signing off.
Yeah, yeah. Adios.